Shalom, Israel. It's your brother Nubreed coming through with another live stream. Welcome to another broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. I got a very important message for y'all. Some motivation I would like to give y'all. You know, if they wasn't there for the struggle, they shouldn't exist in your life for the reward. That's right. If they wasn't there while you was grinding, why should they reap the reward and the benefits of you shining? You know, often givers don't have a limit to how much they will give. And we need those limitations. We need healthy boundaries that's set. There's a lot of freeloaders out there. There's a lot of opportunists out there. There's a lot of people out there who have ill intentions as well. And there's a lot of energy vampires, leeches, who would like to attach their names to you. They would like to attach themselves to you, but they don't really deserve it. They haven't put in the work. They haven't showed themselves approved. And this is a real issue. This is a real issue. And this is the reason why a lot of empathetic souls, a lot of kind hearts end up turning cold and callous. This is the reason why a lot of people end up falling from grace and losing their reward, giving it to others. And y'all got to understand, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people out here, they judge you based on the moment that you are in the time span that you are in, where you're currently at. That's what they judge you based on. You know, I could distinctly remember getting in trouble as a young teenager. Actually, I was in my late teens when I got in a lot of trouble. I can distinctly remember my grandmother bailing me out. I can remember the shame and guilt I felt. I can remember actually going in to see my parole officer. I'm gonna tell y'all this story. I was going in to see my parole officer and I had my head down. I was ashamed of the crime I committed. I never looked at it as glorification. I never was, proud of anything that I'd done wrong that was in the streets. I felt down. I felt like I was a burden to my family. I felt all these negative emotions. I felt like I was worthless. And all I'm doing is costing these people money. That's how I felt. My grandmother, she looked me dead in my eyes. You know what she said to me? She said, pick your head up, because you a king. She didn't see me the same way I see myself in that moment. She said, pick your head up, you a king, and this moment does not define you. Chills went down my spine. I felt that when she said it. She didn't judge me based on the moment I was in. She was there when I was in the, in the gutter. And I look at society now and I say to myself, it seems that everybody judges everybody on their current situation. A lot of these ladies out here judging a man on what kind of car he's driving. A lot of these ladies judging a man based on where he's working at. A lot of people judging people based on where they're living, what their situation is. And somehow, some way, people believe that you're going to be there forever, that you're going to be in your current situation forever. See, a lot of times people in your lives, brothers and sisters, you chosen ones, a lot of times people, they give up on you, but you haven't even given up on yourself. They'll give up on you, but you haven't given up on yourself. But guess what? When the reward comes, when you stay true to who you are, when you push forward, when you stay on grind time, All of a sudden they come out of nowhere. They then want the reward for what you built. And I tell content creators all the time, listen, don't let nobody attach their names to you. You got to roll solo in these YouTube streets, and you got to roll solo in your real life as well. When you maneuvering, listen, there's not too many people who are deserving of your reward, of your light. They wasn't there those long nights when you was working diligently, putting in work. Even at your job, at your 9 to 5, the daily hustle and bustle, you could be getting it in. And all of a sudden you got a raise. All of a sudden you moving up in the company. When you was at the bottom of the totem pole, there was a lot of assholes that treated you a certain way. And now all of a sudden, the Lord is basically gratifying you for your hard work and dedication. And all of a sudden, people want to attach themselves to you as if you owe them something. Listen, you don't owe them anything, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to always have people that have their hands out, but they didn't even have an open mind. They got open hands, but they didn't have an open mind when it came to your life. How you going to have open hands now, but back then you ain't have an open mind to where I can go? You put restrictions on me. They judged you. They talked negative about you. It was the same ones that had a lot to say behind your back. And the Lord is going to elevate you right in their faces. Oh, they was talking real shiesty. Oh, they was talking dirty on y'all's names. Some of them right now, y'all in that situation where they talking on you right now. They having family meetings. Your so-called friends having meetings about you, and they talking so dirty on your name. Oh, yes, they are. Yeah. That's the reality of the situation. They talking about how you would never amount to anything. Yeah, they putting curses on your life. They saying that you will never get out of the situation you in. But the moment you do, and you crawl out of that hole, guess what? Those same fake they're going to pop back up. I say get them out of your face for good. They don't even exist. The world is too broad. There's too many people who can elevate you. There's too many people doing the same thing that you're doing and been through the same thing you've been through. Don't you understand that, ladies and gentlemen? There's people of like mind out here. You're not relegated to people who don't believe in what you're doing. You're not relegated to people who don't see the vision. You're not relegated to individuals who can't comprehend the level of spiritual fortitude that the Lord has bestowed on you. You're not obligated to them. When there's people out there in the world that's going through the same thing you went through, been there, done that, and they're active in their walk. See, when two people who are active come together, oh, it's an energy. It's a kinetic force. Here you have it. A lot of these ladies out here, you brothers need to be careful. Stop leading with your pockets. The money might not always be there. Let me repeat that. Stop leading with your pockets. The money ain't always going to be there. What about the times you're down? She's expecting you to lead with your pockets. Yeah, somebody said it's hard to find like-minded people. No, you got to look in the right places. People, let me tell you something. When you are active in your walk, when you're doing what it is you're supposed to do, guess what? You're going to line up with other brothers and sisters that's doing what they are supposed to do. That's how it works. It's not difficult. That's a lie from the devil telling you it's difficult to find like-minded people. No, it's not. It's not. Because if you're in your walk, what the book of Proverbs tell you is that if you're doing what you're supposed to do, you will be in the company of kings and queens. You will be in the company of individuals who are moving and shaking. You got to be doing the right thing to attract those people. They will come because they're going to notice you. You're going to notice them. Lacrosse, thank you for the $5 contribution. Says, had to come speak on the treadmill. Health is wealth. The lie's been too real, Nubreed. Yep. All praises to the Most High for giving me the spirit of utterance. And thank you for your support. I appreciate you. And we got to end up getting you a wrench too, because you've been over here for a while and supporting the work. But let me tell y'all something. If they not there when you elevating, they can't be there when you shining. They just can't. Somebody said, notice they all pull the same tricks. Yeah, and they like to guilt trip. They like to guilt trip when you tell them no. They like to guilt trip when you tell them no. Listen, shouldn't nobody be extorting y'all, because that's extortion. Yeah, they just using manipulation to extort you. That's what it is. Using love bombing tactics, using, slight of the words. Should nobody in truth be getting extorted out here? Yeah, they'll show you that fake love. Let me tell you something right now. If they were a hindrance to your walk then, they're going to be a hindrance now. If they were a hindrance then, they're going to be a hindrance now. Let me tell you something, brothers and sisters. When you elevate, only thing that means is you got more on the line. You got more on the line. You have more to lose. You have more to lose. And I'm going to tell you right now, man, it's getting to the point in this world, y'all going to have to really do a lot of things alone, on your own. And you can't let people know what you got planned. And we got the rainbows in the chat. Yeah, that's what we doing. We taking our symbol back. We taking our covenant back. And you know what? Y'all can still give us the flames. We got flame. We can still have flames and rainbows. You hear me? Because the Lord gonna burn this place, not flood it. We can have flames and rainbows. That signifies the purge, and that signifies our covenant. That's how we moving over here. 100. The interesting part is, a lot of individuals, they didn't want to see you elevate. They don't want to see you make it nowhere. They want you miserable like they are. They're dream assassins. You start telling people what it is you want, what you want to do, they're going to knock your dreams off the radar. Shout out to K Reno. They want you miserable like they are. And if you tell them their dreams, your dreams, they're going to try to knock them off the radar. They're going to plant seeds of doubt. And they're going to have dark prayers on you. But when they see you elevate, when they see you starting that business of yours, a lot of times it ain't going to be your family that's going to be supporting you. It's going to be strangers that support you. Test me on that. Test me on that. Go out here, start your LLC, put out the work that you wanted to put out, do what it is you talented at, and watch you end up supporting you. It is not going to be the people you expected. Oh, Lord, it's not. It ain't going to be your so-called day ones. It's going to be complete strangers. Only thing the people around you going to do is talk about what you're doing, but they ain't going to support it. They're just not. So when you get on watch, what do you owe them? What do you owe them? Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. Yeah. It's going to be complete strangers that support you. They're going to be showing you more love than the people that you love. Yeah, they're going to be absolutely plotting on you. And when they see that the manipulation, when the plots don't work, they're fold. They'll say, wow, he must have something supernatural working with him. She must have something supernatural working with her. This is something that no matter how much we talk about it, no matter how much we naysay, backbite, gossip about what they're doing, no matter how much we scrutinize and criticize and analyze with vile intentions, no matter how much we do these things, this person elevates. So I guess we got to get right, because we getting left. And you don't want nobody like that. You don't want nobody like that in your life, that the only reason they got right is because the only reason they got on your side and jumped aboard is because they seen what you were doing couldn't be stopped. No. They should have believed in you when the chips were down, and they should have looked at you like the man and woman you were becoming. not the person you was at that time. People who let moments define people, those are the worst kind of people. Those are the most judgmental, vindictive people in the world, the most unforgiving, just immature people in the world. Some of y'all get in relationships, a person make a mistake in a relationship. You dictate that one mistake on who that person is. Even if they ask for forgiveness, you're not going to forgive them. It's like you forgot where you were at in life. Like you forgot who you were in life. And that's how it be. People let scenarios and situations define people. Listen, as spiritually intuitive people who are enlightened in this truth, we got to be able to see beyond that. One man may see a homeless man and say, oh, that person's going to be there for life. Next person, see a homeless man and say, you know what, if I give this person a game, if I inspire this person, if I speak something that can help that person get up and do something different with their life, that person has potential to be great. Only the righteous are going to speak life in people. Everybody else going to speak death because they miserable as hell. Why would you want those type of people in your circle? They're not worthy of your company. They're not worthy. Yep. Somebody said charity covers the multitudes of sins. That's a fact. Y'all know what them scriptures say? Somebody said, I was homeless a year ago. I own a farm now. God is great. Look at that. Look what the Most High can do. But when you was homeless, guess what? People didn't see you owning no farm a year later. Thank you for the $10 contribution. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for the $10 contribution. That's the person's name. Thank you, Jesus. Somebody said they love rainbows. Ain't nothing wrong with it. That's our symbol. That was God's promise not to flood the earth no more. So yeah, it is what it is. We taking something back that's ours that they tried to pervert. It is what it is, how we moving. Yeah. Somebody said some people will fake support you just to see how you willing to push the mark. If you stop pushing, they will mock you. Real talk. That is real talk. That is real talk right there. His will is real. You got a lot of individuals, once they see that they can no longer benefit from you, then that's when they turn on you. They'll betray you. Once they no longer see that they can benefit from you, they will betray you. That is a fact. Thanks for the $5 contribution. Says, invited a friend to my birthday because she wanted to come. I wanted to celebrate. God bless me. And she made it about her. Yeah. Yeah, she's trying to leech off of your energy. And that's how people are. They believe they can replace you. They want to attach themselves to your name, something you doing, and then try to replace you. Don Columinati, thank you for the $10 contribution. Highly appreciate it. Yeah, you got to cut the grass to see the snakes, man. You got to do some spring cleaning, some summer cleaning out here in these streets. And you know the crazy part about us chosen ones? The thing is this, right? When people see they can't get certain things out of you, they will try to destroy you. They'll make enemies out of you, not even realizing that you benefit more. You benefit more being friends with us. You benefit more just falling back. You benefit more not making enemies with us. Because guess what? A person who has worked hard, a person who has been, on their grind, they will respect an individual who just fall back. When they see that they can't leech on and when they actually respect your boundaries, a person who has done it, made it, accomplished something, we will actually more so respect that. But then making an enemy out of God's chosen, you just digging a grave for yourself. You digging a plot for yourself. You would have benefited more just falling back. And that's how they are. Somebody said, glad you teaching this, brother. It says, after getting there, somebody said, brother, drop their day ones after getting on their feet. And that happens like that too. You got some brothers who get to certain spaces and say to themselves, well, You know, I can't build with certain people no more, even though those people was loyal, even though those people was there from the get-go. Now that's wrong. If you have people that was day ones that was there, that was supportive of you, they should be around when you make it. But there's also a situation in which some people can't go where you at. Some people can't do it because ultimately they don't fit in your lifestyle. You can't bring, let me give you an example. If one of your day ones, if one of your day ones, you know, refuse to get their anger under control, let's use that as an example. This person is furious at all times. You can't bring that person in certain doorways with you because they're going to compromise what you build. They're going to snap on the wrong person. They're going to burn the wrong bridge. They're going to ruin the wrong connection. So even if you do have day ones around you, that don't mean every day one need to come with you everywhere. Now there's a position for everybody. We need, listen, we need warriors too. God's chosen got to have those warriors too. You need some of them around you. Don't get it twisted. But they can't go everywhere you going. They can't go everywhere you going. And that's why we got to learn how to maneuver a certain way. We got to know when to branch off from certain individuals. Somebody said, this happening with me, bruh. Real talk. Yep. Yeah, if they not there while you grinding, why should they reap the benefit? Why should they get the reward? And you know, it's like, there's a lot of freeloaders out there. Personally, I'd rather tell a person how to get to the bag, tell a person how to get to a better lifestyle, tell a person how to elevate in whatever walk it is. It don't even have to be the bag, it don't have to be nothing carnal or materialistic. It could be something that I'm skilled at, and that person want to know how they can acquire that same skill. I'd rather show you how to do it than you leech on what I'm doing. Because ultimately, what happens when I'm gone? What happens when you can no longer come to me for services? What happens then? Then you're going to fall off. You're supposed to be able to take something from an individual and you planting that seed in that person. They're supposed to take it to the next level. Take it to the next level. And you got to have respect for those who was there and seeing you, seeing the potential in you, see where you was going while you wasn't there. Those are the people who are good people. Those are the people who really are supposed to be in your life. Those are friends. Those are colleagues. Those are people who have your best interests at mind. If they seen where you were going before you even seen it, oh man, those are good people. Those are real good people, man. I'm glad that I have certain brothers here on social media even. Brothers that I know personally, they seen where I was going before I seen it. Yep. Somebody said transactional relationships are draining on the light. Yep, it is. Real talk. A Matri child of Israel, thank you for the $10 contribution. Highly appreciate it. Somebody said, some people still don't know how to unlock their gift that can actually help them and protect them from danger. That's a fact. They don't know how to veer off. And that's the biggest problem. A lot of times people can't unlock their gifts because they're afraid to be alone. They're afraid to, you know, channel their inner strength, their glory. They're afraid to walk on faith. They're afraid to travel abroad. They're afraid. I mean, it's so much fear. Fear is why you can't release your gifts a lot of the times. You're afraid of what people gonna think. Listen, man, all you creative people out there in particular, put out your work. Do what it is you're gonna do and see who gravitate towards it. You know, a lot of times people get stagnated on these jobs, on these 9-to-5s, because they're afraid. Let me tell you something. And it's a real jewel right here. People who have trust in the Most High, people who know the Creator, they know exactly what it is they're supposed to do in life. And if they don't know exactly, they have a really good idea because the Lord put that in you while you was a child. The problem is this society have taught you to bombard what the Lord has put in you. There's something a lot of y'all supposed to be doing that don't involve you working with one of these companies, right? It involves you putting your hands to the plow and manifesting something that is a gift in you that you always had. But what happened was this society, it put you through fear. It said, well, I can't eat off of that, so I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have a backup plan. No. If we were to raise our children to do exactly what it is they're supposed to do from the time they're born, bestowing the knowledge on them, saying, listen, you're gonna be this, you're gonna be that. The Lord showed us who you are, and you are training that child in the way you would have them go. They will not depart from it. See, having that backup plan is the reason you're failing. You go get this job and say, this job is my backup plan in case I don't make it. You know what? That job end up taking over and your dream end up dying. That job becomes the main source because you get comfortable and you get stagnated. That is no longer a backup plan. That is a crutch. That is a crutch, not a backup plan. There's some individuals out here who meant to be priests, bishops, teachers, but they gotta go ahead and put 10 toes down and do what they do. There's some people meant to be musicians. Listen, the nation of Israel have a lot of people with potential that is not being put out there, straight up, because you're too focused on security. Only through uncertainty we can make it to the next level. Only through uncertainty. Only by being uncomfortable can you gradually make a shift in your life and change by leaps and bounds. I'm telling you right now, this is big facts. I'm telling y'all. Listen, I've experienced this. So, a lot of people don't see it because a lot of people are not dreamers. A lot of people don't get who you are. But y'all got to know. Y'all got to know that the Lord got great things for you. And what you was put here to do, you could do it. You could do it. You just got to hone in, focus, consistency. Whatever you do, consistency is key. If you writing lyrics, stay consistent. If you you cleaning homes, stay consistent. If you making soaps, stay consistent. If you play video games online and you getting paid for that, stay consistent. Play them video games. Play them until you can't play them no more so you can be the best at what you do. Like, consistency is key. If you on your fitness journey, stay consistent. Everything we do is consistency. It brings blessings. And the more consistent you are, the more hate you're going to have because they haven't honed in and found that thing to be consistent on. Telling you right now, man, it is what it is. We got to really elevate to the next level, man. Everybody thumb the video up. This video should easily have 1,000 likes, man. We got to start showing our support. If I'm pouring into you, pour back into me and what I'm building. That's how it got to be. Show yourself to be a true supporter of the work if it's helping you, Ain't nothing but a button click. Yeah, real talk. And everybody like and share the video as well. Like and share this video. If y'all want to support my work, support me at Nubreed.love. Support me on patreon.com/Nubreed. If y'all want to do any collabs as far as music, kingbreed404@gmail.com. Man, that flies on attack, ain't it? All praises to the God of Israel. I love each and every one of y'all, man. Hopefully this video helped y'all in your walk and your journey. More content coming soon. Everybody have a blessed day. With that being said, shalom and